Hello there, Aries. My name's Frankie. I'm a clairvoyant, clairaudient medium, and an empath. This reading's for Aries for June of 2018. Halfway through the year, Aries. Couple announcements. Prayer class is out there for you guys, and so is a suture class. Sutures are in two parts. I made it so you could purchase the first part and then the second later, or you can purchase them both together for a discount. There's two short videos about them, and it just like the sutras especially is excellent. It enhances your clear perception, steps them really up a notch, and we all need that now, even if we do readings every day or if we're just, doing it for ourselves. It really makes things clear. There's a couple videos, you can go look at them and make your choice however you want to. Anyhow, I pulled 4 cards for us for the month, and we'll use the angel card at the end of the reading for the overall view of the month. The cards won't go week by week. I think they'll blend in and out as a theme throughout the month, and because I'm an empath, I speak as if I'm you during the reading. All of us Aries, I guess, for the time of the reading, are now named Frankie. That's the way it works for me. And look at your moon sign and rising sign. It seems to give a more comprehensive view of the month. And I think, a lot of times for me especially, sun sign just doesn't quite get it there. Now I have a message for us, and it sounds kind of crazy, but it's like we're retreating and or trying to pull back it, just get some like time to ourselves. Every time we try to get some time to ourselves, it feels like we get jerked back into the world again. Maybe like important things that have to be handled immediately, that kind of stuff. But the way I feel about it is overall, looking at these cards, I think a lot of us are going to want that retreat time, and we have a retreat card in here, but that's not the feeling. It's like we're trying to withdraw, or things get abruptly stopped. We get to withdraw and then yanked back in. We have good words this month. Their presence, respect, truth, resilience, and flexibility. So let's use the resilience and flexibility. If we're trying to take a break and we get yanked back in, take the deep breath, go handle what we have to handle, come back into our own little quiet space again, because we got good cards. King of Cups, right off the bat. This is a really good card. It would be a water sign person, male or female. If it's someone coming into our lives, there's our word respect right there. This king, if you'll notice, let me get it up on the screen for you there. If you notice, he has an elaborate hat on. He doesn't wear a crown like most of the kings and queens. He just has on a fancy hat. That's the only thing that designates him as the king, because he stands with his subjects. He doesn't lord over them. For some of us, this could be a father figure, but like I said, male or female, someone step in as a father. A lot of times this is someone we might have a romantic interest in. He is dependable and truthful. That's the one thing we know for sure about him. The King of Cups is an energetics that stands in the presence. And I don't mean presence as in, hey, I got a gift all wrapped up in a bow. I mean presence of the source. He is predisposed, he or she, to help us. This could be us being called forward to have that kind of generosity of nature. If this has to do with a work situation, these are general readings, so I can't hone it down. If it's a love situation, maybe it's someone we're in love with, we know they're good, they're honest, truthful, and dependable, but they would be, and if it's something we're doing in a work situation, it means that it is going to go very well for us. and especially if it's some kind of a creative pursuit, you know, that he commands respect just because he is. And if we may be being called to step up like that, you know, he's very helpful in whatever way. Like I said, general readings, he or she. I'm just gonna, you have to spit it out there like that. But if it's someone that I love, it's moving forwards towards me. If it's a work situation, it could be our boss. They're going to help us, promote us, give us a raise because we command the same respect that this King of Cups energy does. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, water sign energy around this, you know. And this guy will just keep coming back. It's that, or girl, generosity of spirit that's unmatched, it feels like, in the whole of the tarot deck. But truth, respect, helpful, you know, whatever it is that we need or want. If the King of Cups energy would be the person that would go above and beyond to make sure we got it. So in work or career, if this is a partner and a business partner coming in for us, man, we'd know they stood in their integrity and they would work just as hard as we would in order to bring things to fruition, you know. This is an excellent energy, Aries. So if we got this to work with this month, really use it, because our next card here is the Empress, and this is Major Arcana. Once again, excellent energy. This can be the energetics of birth, you know, pregnancy. She's just, you know, she even got the belly on here sitting down in front of there, so some of us may be pregnant this month. It also means that we may be nurturing someone. So maybe there's someone around us that can be sick, that we need to help, you know, but it also, at the same token, says that we're capable of doing that nurturing, you know. If it was in reverse, and I just heard say in reverse too, so I'm going to say what it is reversed. Reversed, it means we have to use that word truth, have respect for ourselves, and nurture ourselves. So if some of us are being like we're just fried because we've been overdoing, bending over backwards, being so flexible that, you know, we feel like we're going nuts here, maybe it's time to step back and nurture us. These cards go both ways, you know, and with this King of Cups type energy also, someone you can ask to help me, you know, I need a little nurturing. That's what they said. Maybe some of us, because of the next card here, may have our resilience worn down. And, you know, if they tell me, if Spirit tells me to read the card in reverse too, I'm going to give it to you that way also, because there's not much else other than I think a lot of us may have been worn out. Post lady just walked up to my front door. I have surprises and presents. Happy Mother's Day, Aries, to any of you with this Empress in here too that are mothers. That's on Sunday, I believe. I keep forgetting it, and I'm a mother too. Our next card here, don't even think it. It flashed through my head too. Here, Aries, our next card here is Four of Cups. And that's in a state of apathy. That's why I think Spirit told me to read the Empress in reverse also. You know, this comes off of the energetics of the Three of Cups, which is the partying and celebration and everything. Maybe we just need a break. There's been too much going on around us. But I always feel sorry for him. Because look, he's growing ivy out his poor head. He's been sitting there so long, just daydreaming and spinning and whatever. But here's three full cups sitting in front of him, and then I see that cup coming out of the cloud. Like, here's the presents, the hand of the source, the hand of God, reaching out and giving you a cup that during your daydreaming you could have filled with wonderful things. So think about it like that too. Here we have helpful energy, fatherly type, maybe a lot of us didn't have the greatest father in the world, but, if you think generally, like Father of the Year, King of Cups would be that kind of energy. If the whatever, Father, Mother, God, is handing me something, be sure that I take it because it's filled with something I need. So pull off those ivy plants out of your head, shake off the dirt, stand up. You're resilient, we're fire, we're Aries. The truth of it is we can do and get anything we want, period. So shake it off after we take the rest, right? Shake it off, take whatever good thing is coming in this cup. So what I think sometimes when we go into this kind of state and withdraw, a lot of times because we absolutely have to, but if we are withdrawing, don't withdraw into negativity, withdraw into positivity so that we are overfilling this cup, overflowing, the cup overflowing with all the good things and the truth of what we want in our life, okay? Because this is how it feels, because all of this is coming together, Be flexible, because I think we're going to get jerked around. I don't feel like the blurps and the bumps as bad as the other months, It's probably astrological. I'm not an astrologer, but I feel this more like a withdrawal and a calming type of energy, and then jerk back in. We're Aries. We take care of things. We're resilient. We're there. We're usually very detail oriented, get the job done, set the system, and get moving. And that's why we get and we deserve the respect that we get. With this energy, remember, it's respect. So some of us might be called to defend ourselves or stand up for ourselves. And we are perfectly capable of doing that if we have to. Most of us don't care to, but if we have to, the truth of it is we can, we can protect ourselves as any good father can too. So if you get called to stand up because of this energetic, of every time I try to retreat, command and demand respect and stand up for yourself. Next card here is the Judgment card. Excellent card, another major arcana. That is a wake-up call from the universe. Maybe for some of us, we were overworked. We got a wake-up call from the universe, and we listened. We listened to the truth of it. We respected it. And things come out to benefit in whatever way we had chosen. So remember about that cup I was just telling you about. Remember about that. Because this is when we have matured. We know what it is we want in our life. We didn't push it. We knew about timing. We didn't jump the gun. I always think a Judgment card as a tree. We sat there and watched it grow. It took forever. I didn't think it was ever going to make it, and all of a sudden it's got flowers. Next thing I know, it's producing fruit. And I was wise enough, I was smart enough to allow this to mature, because Source is what knows when the fruit is ripe. And because of that maturity, I'm the one that receives all the beneficial good news, things that are coming for my benefit, right? I receive good health. Good health comes with a Judgment card. Some of us maybe with this that may have been going through a court case or a divorce case. Judgment comes and it serves me and is on my side. And because I stood up for myself. I had enough respect. I did for me. I didn't go hide in the corner. I'm Aries. I don't have to hide in the corner. We get this card because of that and because of our maturity and knowing when to take great action. And if there's one sign in the zodiac that knows right action, it's us. When is the time to do what, right? So respect that word. Every time I look down, immediately I hear and see respect and truth. Okay? We have to be flexible. We might get jerked out of our little hidey hole. We can do it. We're Aries. But go back in if we need it. Make sure the thoughts are up there, positive, because that hand that's coming out of the clouds has something wonderful and good for us. Next card, Queen of Pentacles. How about that, Aries? This is male or female. Can be someone coming into our lives. It's earth energy, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. Male or female. I have to do that because general readings. Someone that may help us out financially. Could be if those of us that were going through the divorce or separation somehow with this Judgment card here, right? It could be the new partner coming in with a lot of earth energy. This is practical, logical. The Queen of Pentacles knows what money and wealth can do, but does not worship it. It is not her sense of presence. She just knows what it can do, and she uses it wisely. It could be someone, she wants to see whatever she gives, like if there's somebody who's going to help us, right? Like the King of Cups here, they want to know when they give it, like maybe a mortgage loan or somebody giving us a promotion or something like that. They want to know when they give the monies or the funds or whatever that it's going to good use. So the Queen of Pentacles wants to see what she does be of benefit, right? She wants to see, is it going to produce before she's going to hand over the cold hard cash, he or she. That's kind of how the energy works. This is prudent use of resources and wealth to benefit. So maybe some of us are being called to use that. Maybe some of us got pregnant and we got to tighten the belt and we got a new baby coming. Some of us maybe, if we're nurturing other people, maybe that's costing us a lot of extra in funds, Maybe our husband, wife, or whatever wasn't feeling well and we got to work some extra overtime because they had to take over. But this is also financial security. So those of us that feel a little unstable, or want that retreat, we know we're going to come out fine in the end. And also, I always think she can mean like raises, promotions, that type of energy at our workplace, and I like that for us because it's good, and there's not too much of that going on anymore. It's almost like, I think in the corporate world especially, everybody's starting to like pull back in and they're saying, oh, we're going to give you all the tax cuts, and they're saying, and we're going to use it for ourselves, So promotions and raises are a little bit tough to come by, even though I guess everything's supposedly peachy keen. But you see what they're meaning here. All these good cards like fresh starts, maybe financially, fresh starts, emotionally with the Empress, King of Cups, and this Queen of Pentacles energy here. Maybe we're daydreaming because we want that fresh start, so we're filling that cup with, with all the fresh start energy we want, with the Judgment card coming in with it. Each one of us is different, and I can't hone down where it is, but I do know if it's like career related, there's someone that's going to help us. If it is love related, They are going to respect us. They're going to be honest. They're going to be, flexible and predisposed to helping us or serving us and loving us, with their generosity. And that even comes off the Queen of Pentacles energy also. Well, you can't make this stuff up, Aries. And by the way, I got 2 new decks of cards. I forget what they're called. One of them's Akashic Records. I got my reading glasses on. I can't read that far away, and I can't remember what the other one was. Haven't looked at them yet. They just came, so maybe occasionally we'll stick one of those in there for you. What are they saying to us through this whole thing? Everything's taken care of. Our first word here is presence. Presence of the source in our life. Truth, respect, resilience, flexibility, all these. Just lay it out there. It's gonna be okay. And we get our angel card is there's nothing to worry about. I love it for you guys. It's been tough. 2017 was tough. And at the time of these readings, which is like probably the 2nd week of May that I'm making these, I'm thinking we're all the way in, halfway through the year, and we still keep getting the bumps or the leftovers from 2017 that we're still riding the wave of. And this month doesn't feel as bad. It feels good, other than we're going to be drawn back in when we'd like to take a rest. Basically, that's how it felt to me. It says you are safe, and this situation is under perfect control of divine providence and universal order. Only infuse loving thoughts and emotions. That's our 4 Cups energy there. Only infuse loving thoughts and emotions into the situation to ensure that the highest possible outcome flows effortlessly to and through me. That's just a wonderful, wonderful card to go along with these too. That's really just great. I don't know, guys. You're going to have to bear with me here. I just went and got my new glasses readjusted, and they're still driving me nuts. It's a little tough to read. I don't know which way to push it. It says, the angels send this card to you because you've been needlessly worrying. Worry is a form of prayer that draws to you that which you do not want. And that's kind of that apathy, that 4 Cups energy, or desire. Release your worries to your angels, as there is truly nothing to worry about. In fact, your worries will create the self-fulfilling prophecy. And the additional meanings are, everything's much better than you imagine. Ask the angels to release you from your worry. A happy outcome is inevitable. Avoid worrying lest the negative emotions pull you and the situation down. The angels are with you and everything's okay. And that's how it feels. Other than, I need a little break, that kind of energy. Every time I do, it's like, what do you call that? It's like the lightning flash or something. Like, oh, Aries, you're not at work today. Everything's falling apart. And they pick up the phone and call you, and Aries has to fix the situation. You might get a couple of those little crazies, and then go right back in there and fill that cup up. We got the Empress, we got Judgment, we got Queen of Pentacles, money energy, and emotional, wonderful fulfillment. I'm taking it. Well, Aries, that's our reading for this month, and I want to tell you all, thank you for all of your likes, shares, and subscribes and your comments. I read each and every one of them. I don't get a lot of time to write y'all back, but I read them all, and I really appreciate it. And if anybody wants to know about me or know more about me, all the information is down below the screen at the website, or if you want to set an appointment with me, all of the information to be able to do that is over at the website. And to all of you I've met through doing these YouTube videos for 2 whole years, and to everybody, I've met through 29 years of doing this work. I want to tell you all, it's an honor, a privilege, and it's joy. It's true joy. Thank you. It was good to be able to serve you, and hopefully I'll see you back here next month. Bye-bye.